Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility.
Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arizona's offense will have the first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the...
breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will get the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side? When they have the football, like, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Oh, a lot of space. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. To throw, it's Fafita. Under fire. the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Gives it on the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To the air, it's Fafita. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Can't get him to the ground. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Off play action. The short hands, it's Burnett. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Flips it out in the flat. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Got it behind the line. It's Walker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Burnett. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wildcats back. Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Royer. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the Arizona Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are 2 of the best in the entire country.
Oh, they're after him. Quickly complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Fafita. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done. 3-and-out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pryor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Smashes through the tackle.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go good.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Arizona. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Power football with the run.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, it's Fafita. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds his man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And coaches sometimes can get hesitant, right? With a long field goal, 40-plus yards into the wind, sometimes you'll see them go for it or punt the football. They believe in their kicker, and how about that? Drives it through the wind, 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He lofts one down the sideline.
Well, this defense has been outstanding in coverage early in this game. We're just in the first quarter. Of course, they already have an interception. They should have had their second right there.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Running into the open space. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. He breaks a tackle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. With the catch, it's Caldwell. And it's a 1st down, they'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Caldwell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Royer. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this.
Under fire. Here's a heat.
They're trailing by just 4 to Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Release to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Swings it out to his running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wide out. And that is incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This time they'll go to the running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Hudson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds a man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Here on third down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A quick pass to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Pulls it in, it's Jennings. Smashes through and another broken tackle. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the ground, it's Walker.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Gives it on the option. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. To the air, it's Fafita. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, the attempt is no good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pulls it, fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Allen. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
It's a fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Back to pass, it's Fafita. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now the toss. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. At the 45 on his way. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jennings. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Now on the option. Runs through a tackle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. There's the pressure. Pocket breaking down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Fullback's got it. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Got room to work. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Back open in the middle. Touchdown, Arizona! A great catch and run for 6. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Red pass hits complete. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Find space on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Going to try to get it himself. Nice move there. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bearcats will kick it away first. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So BYU's offense will go to work first. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. They'll try the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Bringing it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They go to the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Powers through the defender.
Man, this guy's like tackling a tree stump, man. He's just so thick, so compact, just continues to break tackle after tackle. You want to bring those arm tackles? They're not going to work. You better bring your whole body, and you better bring a friend.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Inside the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now they'll run the draw. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake. Wide out trying to get it in.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh, you're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in, but the defense makes the tackle there. Now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Got it in the middle, it's Pryor. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes a man miss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ryan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They go to the ground. Sweet putt there. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. And the Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping through the defense. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run the sneak for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Got it behind the line. It's Pryor. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bearcats in the hurry up. He might want another play. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Pryor. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Got it in the middle. It's Royer. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. To the air. It's Sorsby. Fires into the end zone. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. That's caught. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Jennings. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sets up the screen. Jukes his way for more. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. BYU lines up quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Makes the grab. It's Ryan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. To the air, it's Sorsby. Right on the money. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Royer. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have... Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
That's caught. It's Allen. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Sorsby. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Power ahead. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Catch in the middle. It's Hagan. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Hagan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, what a cut! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Get it out on the screen. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Fighting off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his legs, it's Martin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air, it's Sorsby. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The handoff to Johnson.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Wants to pass. He's got him. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Handoff from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hagan.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. The short hands, it's Martin. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Here's the handoff. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats! They went for it all and it paid off with the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion. We'll keep you updated on things in a game.
Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the option. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again. There he goes. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hagan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hagan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russell. Can't get him to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hagan. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. BYU with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hagan. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Back to pass. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Ryan. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Just inside the 35. 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Escapes the sack. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Here's a heat. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on another Big 12 foe, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense will have first crack at this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Bringing the heat. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. On the move at the 30. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, TCU. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hauls it in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. He breaks a tackle. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Caldwell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Unloads it left. And the timing just a hair off. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes a grab over the middle.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the boot, looking for his man. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, TCU! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bearcats are in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Got his man quickly. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this